Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to another video. My name is Carolyn. If you're new here, I am a recent LMSW graduate. I just wanted to come hop on here, make a quick day in my life and what my life has been looking like since I graduated and I am no longer a student. I am studying full-time for the LMSW exam, so I just wanted to make a little day in the life vlog type of video. Since my last one was a sit down, I feel like I really like making vlogs. Today is February 22nd. It is about 9 a.m. I already made my coffee in the morning. I went through a few practice questions earlier this morning, obviously got ready. I actually got bangs, which are a work in progress for me because I haven't had bangs since middle school probably. I'm still trying to figure out how to style them, but work in progress. It'll be fine. I'll figure it out eventually. Yeah, I love the bangs. I feel like it's such a nice, refreshing little change. The wind right now has been absolutely insane, so the bangs just came at the worst time ever. But yeah, so anyways, today I am going to, of course, get studying done, reviewing my material, doing some practice questions. I am making lunch here at home for my mom and I. And then later in the afternoon, I do have some errands to run. I want to buy a new hair dryer because I've been using my mom's since hers works really well. So I kind of want to go get my own so I don't have to keep borrowing it from her since I use them every day on my bangs. And I also need to buy Rudy some more of his treats. And then in the afternoon, I'm going to go to a coffee shop, get some studying done because that's when I find myself to be the most productive, just because I have been studying at home. So I like to switch it up, maybe go once a week at most. Sometimes I go longer without going into a coffee shop or a different environment to do my studying. But I feel like today is going to be a great day to go and get some studying done at a coffee shop. So yeah, that is basically what I'm up to today. I think I might see my boyfriend later on this evening. And yeah, that is about it. So if you're new here, welcome. And if you are a subscriber, welcome back, of course. And I hope you guys enjoyed this little day in my life vlog. In other news, I finally received my Master of Science in Social Work diploma from utrgv, which is where I graduated from. I received it, I think about a month ago, maybe a little less, but I haven't been able to vlog it. And that is my undergrad one from Texas State. I got these matching frames. Hold on, let me close the blinds. I don't know if that's better, but I got these matching frames from Michael's. They were really affordable. I believe they were $15 each, which I thought was a really great deal. So can we just take a moment to admire my beautiful Valentine's Day flowers that are still thriving? Are you kidding me? It's been over a week and a half, I think, since I got them. I've never done this before, but when they dry out, I want to cut off the stems and save the flowers once they're dried out. And then I have this old diploma frame and put the flowers in this old diploma frame that I have. Since it's just empty, since I got new frames for my diplomas. So that's the plan. Once these eventually don't look as beautiful, I want to save them. So yeah. As y'all already know, since if you watched my last video, I got an iPad about 2 months ago just to study for my exam, and it has been absolutely game-changing. I really wish I bought one sooner, especially in undergrad, where I found it very difficult to get studying done. If you are able to or in the position to buy an iPad, it is 100% worth it in my opinion. I feel a lot more productive. I love that I can take it anywhere and access my notes. I did have a little bit of a learning curve at first, with GoodNotes, since that's what I use to take all of my notes, but I feel it's very user-friendly. I was able to learn a lot, and the few things that I just didn't know, the hacks and the little tips, I found them on TikTok and YouTube, so that has been very helpful. My iPad is just the 9th generation one. It still has the button, which honestly I find really convenient because I don't like typing in the password or like the Face ID. I don't know, this is just so easy to put your thumb and access it like extremely quick. So this one is actually on sale right now at Target for like $250 or $260, something like that, which is definitely a steal. And then my pencil is like an Apple Pencil dupe that I found on Amazon, as well as my case on Amazon, and the paper like screen protector, also not the real like expensive one, it's from Amazon. So everything is a dupe, but it all works perfectly fine. I found it to be so helpful for studying. So I'm gonna go ahead and do some light reviewing. I'm gonna use my Quizlets that I've created and then go back to my good notes a little bit and kind of get that done until about 10:30, and then I'm gonna start prepping for my lunch to be ready around 11. So let's go ahead and get to studying. Something I found incredibly helpful is using Quizlet in a little flashcards way for my sets that I have. Basically I just use it to test myself, to move them towards when you know them, and then when you're still learning would be this way, which is super helpful because I feel like this is way easier than having like actual little flashcards because you have to write them out. Don't get me wrong, I've used this method for a lot of studying that I've done in the past, but I personally just think Quizlet is so convenient. You can access it whenever. You don't have to carry around your like big sets of flashcards. So this is really helpful, and I totally recommend if you're studying for obviously any board exam or exam in general, at any level of your college degree. Totally recommend using Quizlet, especially the flashcards. I'm kind of bummed out that I didn't film my little coffee montage that I normally do for y'all in the beginning of the videos, but maybe on my next video I'll actually remember to film it. I feel like that's kind of a staple in all my videos. I mentioned it maybe like a couple videos ago that I always make a little effort to film my little coffee montages and then put them at the beginning of the video, but we'll go ahead and get that done next time. So there's Rudy. He's sleeping because that's what he normally does all day long. He's not listening to me. He's literally couldn't be less bothered. Oh, let me go ahead and show y'all what I am wearing today, since I am just at home and I'm gonna be home for majority of the day. I thrifted this top a few days ago. It's from Shein, but I thought it was cute, simple, basic. I'm wearing black leggings, the airy crossovers, and then of course wearing my Crocs because I'm at home. I'm not gonna wear real shoes. That would just be absolutely nuts. So yeah, I'll probably change my pants later just because I don't want to wear leggings whenever I go to the coffee shop, but I'm gonna stay generally the same. So that is what I'm up to. I'm gonna continue getting some more reviewing done, and yeah, it's really a nice day. The wind died down a lot, so yeah, this is what we're up to. Time for Mr. Rudy. Can you sit? Sit, bud. Ready? Catch. This is what I made for lunch. It was seriously so simple. I went ahead and made tuna. I put Miracle Whip in it, which is basically like a mayo, but it tastes better in my opinion. I don't really like mayo. Some cucumbers, edamame, and then I put some tahini on top of my cucumber, of course, because I'm a valley girl. And then I put just regular pepper on top of my tuna. I have the little Ritz crackers and my LaCroix. This is the pamplemousse. I don't know, it tastes like grapefruit. This is one of my favorite ones. And then I have some sriracha sauce to add on top of everything. But yeah, this is my quick and easy lunch. Just super refreshing, especially for a hot day. My exam date is about 2 weeks away from this Friday. So today's Wednesday, and on Friday it'll be exactly 2 weeks away. I test at 8 a.m. So my testing, like my block for the testing is 8 a.m. to 12:30. I've never taken the LMSW exam before. This is going to be my very first time, so I kind of do and I don't know what to expect. So not until I actually test will I feel like whether I was prepared or not. I think the most difficult thing, honestly, is the way the questions are asked. There's definitely like a strategy that is needed for approaching the questions, because I feel like that's definitely the most difficult part for myself and a lot of others. So that's why I'm really glad that I did the intro course for social work exam strategies. That is with Liz Haddock. I went ahead and linked her Facebook profile page and the website in my previous video. If you are interested, that is what I have been using to study. I've been using her 6-month study program. Well, it's not a 6-month program, it's just that it's available for 6 months when you purchase it. So I've been using the online program to study, and then I attended one of her intro courses, which kind of breaks down how to approach the questions and strategies. As she mentioned several times, it is a reading exam. Like, you have to understand how they're going to ask you, because even though you may know the information and the material very well, the structure of the questions can really just like absolutely destroy you. So okay, yeah, that is kind of been the biggest hurdle, but I feel like I have a much better understanding of the questions and how to approach them, such as the best questions, first questions, next. The intro group actually goes over how to approach every single type of question. So that has been very helpful for me. As I mentioned in my previous video, I've also been using the Pocket Prep Behavioral Health app. Basically gives you practice questions and then gives you an explanation as to why the answer was correct or incorrect, and then gives you info on all the rest of the answer choices as well, which I have found so helpful, because let's say you do get it right and it was just a guess, but if they were to not explain why you got it right, you're not exactly learning why it is correct or why it is wrong, so forth. So I think that's been really helpful. I've been taking additional notes on like material that I don't know, and if I get an answer wrong, I'll go ahead and write it out in like my good notes. I typically do like the quick 10 quiz, and I'll do a couple of those a day, and then there's like the weakest subject quiz, and there's other little things at how to test yourself with those questions. That app has probably been like the most affordable out of all of the tools that I've been using to study. I believe a 3-month subscription was $40. I'm pretty sure it was something around that, which it seems a little steep, but it's honestly not that much, considering you can do like 1,000 questions or something like that, and the explanations are just great and they really help you learn your material. So I feel like I'm confident, I'm ready, and I have a good shot at it. For now, we just wait and study and get as prepared as possible for the LMSW exam, which hopefully goes really well.